Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all? Hey, back with some oxygen not included this evening. So before I started the stream, I went through. Hello again, we're going to lose. Nice to see you again, buddy. How's everything going? Yeah, so before I started the stream this evening, I went in and did a couple of things just so the dupes had something to get going with. I'm just going to kind of talk through what I'm planning to do today, and also the things that I've already kind of uh, pre-done before starting the stream. So first thing, if we'll start from the bottom of the base, work our way up, and then go over to everything that's going on over here, and I'll explain that as we go. So first and foremost, this is a problem, so we're going to need to kind of rip those things out and move the transformer down so that the electrolyzers work again. I've included this new hatch ranch so that we can move it from here to here. Have to make sure that all the priorities are set up correctly for that as well, so that the kill room continues to work. What was next? Yes. So this water basin that we started to make last session, I'm kind of rethinking it for two reasons. I'm now kind of blocked in with bedrooms. I have nowhere to put them. I can't build bedrooms below because I've got the kitchen there. I can't. I mean, I am planning to put a bedroom in there at some point because it's the only place at the moment. But I can't build there because of the chlorine room, and I can't build here because I've just built this massive water basin. And what's more, I can't extend this power transformer thing because there's now a big water basin in the way. So I've started to put in a layer of tiles here, and we're going to kind of move it upwards and make it much narrower so that we can fit another bedroom here and also extend the power up just a little bit. So we are going to have to dig into those areas, but it's not going to be for a while. For the time being, I'm just shunting all of this up. So that the floor of this room is where it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So the new floor is going to be here at this level. In fact, I'm just going to put in an insulated tile so I remember to do that. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll be here. This will be the new bottom of this water basin. So I've got a lot of tiles to to fill in first. So that's what's going on over here. Over here, we are going to continue trying to kind of carve this out. So we just need to get this polluted water kind of cleaned up and thrown into this basin. We're eventually going to pump this hydrogen out of here and into the main base. I've started to set up here so that we can start moving slime into the new chlorine room. So those are the little things that are going on all around the base. Now, the big thing, one of the things I really, RNG hates me. Sorry, I'm just reading a comment from We're Gonna Lose. RNG hates me. It doesn't want to give me the last recipe in the game I'm playing, and that's the last thing that keeps me off getting 100% completion. Well, that's no good. Sorry, excuse my ignorance. We're going to lose. RNG. What's RNG? I'm not familiar with the acronym there. So yeah, the big thing that I started to do before this play session was think about how I'm going to deal with temperature. Now, temperature isn't too bad at the moment, but it isn't great either. Like 26, 27, that's as hot as I want it getting in this base. So really this session is all about building towards better temperature management. As we can see over here, it's just ridiculous, and it is slowly seeping its way into the base. I mean, the bedroom's not too bad, it's doing okay, but then this is also producing a lot of heat, so I'm going to want some insulated tiles all the way down here. But yeah, I need to do something more active to start cooling things down, and I thought, well, why not use the cold biome? Well, there's a good reason why not to. This is very much a temporary thing that I'm throwing in here. So what I'm going to be doing is putting a water pump here and pumping out this reasonably cold water anyway. It's not too bad. It's 23, 22, 21, 20. So, you know, the temperatures here are not too bad. Random number generator says we're going to lose. Carrots will help with the temperatures a little bit. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pumping out this reasonably cool water because it's had ice in. I'm going to temporarily put it in the ice biome to cool it down. And there's a couple of well, in fact, there's one thing that I put onto research that's going to kind of make this work very temporarily. And I'll explain why it's only a temporary fix in a moment. So I want the aqua tuner. That's going to be our long-term solution. But I also want this liquid pipe thermosensor, this one here. And what we're going to be using that for is once the water gets pumped in from our reservoir, it will sit in these in these liquid reservoirs for a while, and we're going to put the sensor here just before this liquid valve. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell this sensor to say if the water is below 12 degrees, turn this valve on, and then it's going to pump back into the reservoir at 12 degrees. Now, why is this not a good long-term solution? Well, it's going to melt all of this ice eventually. The ability of gas to control the temperatures is nowhere near as powerful as is liquid, which is why I want the aqua tuner. We're going to be throwing the aqua tuner in here once we've got this kind of built up, and that will be our long-term solution. But I just want a little bit more cooling of this water, and then we can start to try and ship it all the way around the base. At the moment, we've got a very kind of, well, I say tidy. It's a little bit of a mess around here, I must admit. But what we're going to do is we're going to pump the water out of the reservoir and then make some different kind of liquid cooling loops around the base to try and cool things down a little bit, which is why I want this water a little bit colder before I begin doing that. So this is a very temporary thing. I am not going to be leaving it here forever because we'll see quite quickly some of this ice will start to liquefy. At the moment it's at -40, so I can that's why I can justify it for a short time, but for a very short time. You know what will make the cold biome go nuts and produce a lot of water out of the melting ice? I do know that. That's why I'm saying it's a very temporary fix we're going to lose. Don't worry, I am aware that this is not ideal. It's just I want this just to be a little bit cooler before I start using the aqua tuner up here. The only other thing that I forgot to mention is the farm. So food is going really well at the moment. Got quite a lot of food on the go. So I'm going to rip out quite a lot of these mealwood plants, and I'm actually going to also replace the farm tiles with hydroponic tiles. They are going to be the next thing that I research. The hydroponic tiles. Oh, in fact, I don't need to research them. They're already done. Excellent. So yeah, the hydroponic tiles, you can pump water directly into them, and that means that the dupes don't have to go over to this water pump and then manually water them. And it also acts as a cooling loop as well, which is very nice. So hopefully ice in that biome is clean and not polluted. There's a bit of a mix of both in there. We're going to lose. There is some normal ice, lots of it, but then there is also some polluted ice here, for example. There's just a very slight differentiation in the color, so it's more of a kind of icy blue here and a more kind of turquoisey, greeny blue here for the polluted ice. So there's a bit of both. But in this immediate area, it's all just proper, like normal ice. And as I say, I'm going to run it very, very slowly and carefully. I'm going to be watching this like a hawk. And the moment that I start to see that this ice is dripping and is melting, I have to start rethinking that. It's just a very temporary thing just to kind of get this a little bit cooler, because it's going to take a while to get the aqua tuner stuff going up here. Now the water up here at the moment it's at 32 degrees. Was there a method to clean water? It requires sand. Well, this is my method for cleaning water here. So we have this chlorine room, and we pump all our nasty germ. Oh, sorry, you mean change polluted water into normal water? Yes, that's what the sieve is for. So yeah, you put sand into here, pump polluted water through the sieve, and it comes out as clean water. It doesn't get rid of germs, but it does change polluted to just normal water. And then the chlorine room is for getting rid of the germs. Right, that is enough explanation. I think it's time to let my dupes get going with some of these tasks because I've created quite a lot of them. A lot of things to be getting on with. A lot of things. And the only thing that I prioritized to 9 was these 2 tiles here. I want those changed into. I want those tiles built as quick as possible so that they can start building this ladder upwards. Yeah. So just kind of got to let them get on with things at this stage. Let's have a look. What blueprints do we have? A Drecklet. Well, we are going to be getting Drecklets soon. And there's not a lot on the map. That's probably going to be the one I'm going for. But +7 to husbandry, but can't do building skills. No, sorry, Gene, you're not coming in. Husbandry +9, even better. Decrease creativity, don't care about that. Increased germ resistance. Ooh, I might be bringing Ashcan in. Medicine and strength. Because the thing is, we are going to be dealing with quite a lot of ranches in the non too distant future, and they're going to be at opposite ends of the base. And it wouldn't hurt to have a third husbandry dupe. We've got 2 already, but yeah, the hatch farms are down here, and the Drecklets are going to be up here. So it's they're obviously quite far away from each other. It'd be nice if the 3 husbandry dupes can kind of split their time. Oh, we have got a new dupe in. Do they have a bed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they should have a bed. Yeah, there is. Oh, I should probably change this dupe's name. Should have done that before I put him in, but we're going to call them Gunner, as you have been a very active member on the channel. So welcome to the colony, Gunner. Okay, now this is no longer a stable because I've ripped out these farm tiles. So let's fix that as we're going along. We'll just put in airflow tiles along here. And I'm destroying these bits up here because the farm is going to kind of change its configuration just a little bit. So in fact, let's get building some of those hydroponic tiles where they are needed. Now, for that, we're going to have a look at this. So this will be 3 and 2, and then 2 and 2. So I think I can get away with 2 there and 2 there. I think this should work. Might need to put another one in the middle there as well. We'll see. Once those have been built, it'll become more obvious. Yeah, essentially anything that doesn't fall within the lighting here, it's getting ripped out sooner or later. Let's throw those new airflow tiles in, and yeah, we want to keep this insulated because those incubators do create quite a lot of heat. One thing I did off screen as well is I've stopped building things out of granite and I'm now building them out of igneous rock. It's just slightly more. It's a better collector, so I'm using that from now on. Let's build all the way along there, and we'll also deconstruct that. Okay, not even made a start on that yet, but that's okay. Oh, actually, oh no, they're just going to collect wheat grain. Yeah, it's going to take a while for them to kind of start filling in these missing links. So we are going to want this power transformer going in as a matter of priority. So let's set that to 9, and With that. Do the same with the heavy wire, priority 9, and normal wire. Please just be, yeah, it's just getting rid of those two extraneous bits of wire. Good. Yeah, because we wanted those electrolyzers getting put in ASAP. Another thing that I hadn't noticed is that I still have my oxygen diffusers up here, so that I deleted those. And then we can just get rid of those two little bits of wire that's sticking out. Actually, should have held off on that. I want to delete those bits of heavy wire and rebuild them where they're not going to get in the way. Like that. Cool. And we can put some insulation along that. Throw in a door here. Deconstruct that ladder. Excellent. Oh yeah, another small thing that I did as well is I changed this storage bin so that it's only holding sandstone and sedimentary rock. I'm going to set that to a slightly higher priority as well. Reason being, it's the bin that's closest to these two hatch farms, and I'm going to be feeding the hatches sedimentary rock and sandstone. So that's why I made that change. Okay, still nothing going on this yet. I do want to kind of get this mined out a little bit as well, so that I can get the polluted oxygen starting to be changed into pure oxygen. But we'll get there. There's other priorities at the moment, such as this and this and this and the farm. Yeah, lots to be done. Lots and lots to be done. Okay, this is technically ready. So I want to start moving these. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It needs one more thing. It needs a grooming station. So in you go. Once that's built, then we'll start moving the attaches from here to down here. Again, let's have a look at this light source. So, yeah, those two are fine. Those two are fine. Those, in fact, four of those, three there, just one here. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, get that deconstructed then. And this now reaches nothing. It's rather frustrating. Maybe if I delete that one, it might allow that one to, yeah. So just two up here. But you know what? Let's see if I can put in one there. I doubt this is going to work. It's worth a try. Okay, let's put in some temporary scaffolding here so they can get across. ready with some air files here. Ah, no, that didn't quite work. Well, just too tired of it. Live with that. Ooh, the mic is giving a distortion. Ooh, that's not good. Let's try and fix that up. Let me know if it's sounding any better. We're going to lose, hopefully. Ooh, daisy. How about now? How's everything sounding? Now it's good. Excellent. Not quite sure what was causing that. I think it's probably just where the phone's the mic's plugged into the phone. Maybe just nudged it with my arm or something. They're starting to do this now. Yeah, as I say, this is so temporary. We're not going to be running it for very long. Look how much water is getting pumped in here now as well. Ooh, no, not that. Priority 9. Oh, that's a 2 for some reason. It needs to be a priority 9. Need to get that built in. And that. Excellent. Slowly making our way to that slime biome. Set that to go off to the right. And same with this one. Not quite done. There it is. Then the final thing that we need to do is actually deconstruct that bit of ladder there. Also, let's deconstruct that piece of ladder there and build a tile in its place. And the reason that we're doing that is because we're going to put a manual airlock in here and set it that only 2 dupes can go through here to deal with slime, so that it's as well contained as possible. We need to set this bin so that it will receive. I think it's going to let me. No, okay, because we've not mined slime yet, it's not giving it as an option. So when we do start to tackle that, we'll do that. Pipes slowly getting put in for this cooling system. The farm is, well, in fact, a lot of things just need replacing now. Okay, this is ready. So I'm just going to pause it for a second. So we want to copy the settings from there to there. We want to copy those settings from here to here. And this one we're going to set up a little bit differently. Hatches and hatchlings. Actually, no, don't want everything. The only thing we want this one doing is sandstone. And we want this one, in fact, no, let's just set them both to doing that. Sedimentary rock. So we're hopefully going to get some stone hatches from that, and we'll talk about that as and when I see a stone hatch egg pop up. Which now means that I need to deconstruct that. In fact, no. Cancel that. Cancel deconstruction. I actually just want to set this to 0. Because what they will hopefully do is wrangle the hatches from here into this new room. Let's lock those top doors because we don't want them using that. Hey Roy McCoy, how's it going, bud? What are you cooking up? Probably gristleberries. Yep, looks like Traumatic's doing all the wrangling, and then Tyler's bringing them down to the new ranch. Come on, somebody come and collect him and move him. Good job. Who was that? Luger. Just got one baby hatchling. He should be okay to wrangle, but they're not doing it for whatever reason. Alright, what have we got? Ooh, ice and gold amalgam. I'm going to take the gold amalgam, I believe. Yep, done. Definitely don't want more dupes because I've got any space for them. Okay, progressing nicely with this stuff. So let's fill in a few more blanks. Delete that bit of ladder. Cancel that. Okay, slowly building up towards this. Hatch Ranch is almost ready, but let's just manually wrangle this last one because they don't seem to be doing it of their own volition. And deconstruct these things because they're no longer needed. Electrolyze is working. Excellent. How's the temperature down here? Oh, beautiful. Looking very nice.